Great Adi Shankaracharya in his Bhajagovindam has said, Makuru Dhanajana Yavvana Garvam Harati Nimeshat Kalaha Sarvam. That means don't ever feel proud of your money, your wealth, your background, power, beauty, everything, because time steals that in a fraction of a second. In that time nothing remains, because time steals everything. We know that the very rich has become pauper, and those who are with the highest political power have lost their political power. And beauty, as you know that, so when you grow, so you become old, and most beautiful people have become most ugly. It is because that time steals everything, but this particular time has no impact with one particular thing. That one particular thing is your knowledge, wisdom. Wisdom can never be stolen by anybody. That remains with you forever. Understand? So now we'll deal the second question from exercise 10.2 from quadratic equations chapter, which says that John and Jivanti together have 45 marbles. John and Jivanti together have 45 marbles. Both of them lost 5 marbles each, and the product of the number of marbles they now have, the product of the number of marbles they now have is 124. We would like to find out how many marbles they had to start with. That means in the beginning, how many marbles they had, we have to find. So certain conditions are given here. John and Jivanti together have 45 marbles. Okay, all these statements we have to put in the mathematical form. So first statement we'll see that John and Jivanti together have 45 marbles. What do you mean by that? John plus Jivanti together means John plus Jivanti had 45 marbles in total. Sum of the marbles of what John had and Jivanti had both put together becomes 45. Understand this particular thing properly. For example, if John had, for example I'm saying, if John had 10 marbles, then Jivanti 45 minus 10 marble she had. Because John has 10 marble, then how many marbles Jivanti has? Jivanti has, you minus 10, because this 10 John has. So 45 minus 10, Jivanti will have 35 marbles. Here, how much ever the John has, minus that Jivanti has. How much ever John has, minus that Jivanti has. This point to be noted very, very clearly. So this is given that sum of the marbles, as though it is sum of the marbles that John and Jivanti have is 45. If that is the statement, if sum of the marbles, sum of anything is given, then take one as x, so that another will become the total minus x. Total minus. How I am proceeding is, now you can see that the first statement, John and Jivanti together have 45 marbles, but we do not know how much they have. Okay, they together they have 45 marbles. Now let's see that, let John has how many marbles? X marbles. We do not know, therefore we say that let John has X marbles. If John has X marbles, then how many marbles Jivanti will have? Because total you have, total. X number of marbles John has. So Jivanti must have, therefore Jivanti has 45 minus X marbles. This point to be noted very clearly, because John has how many marbles we do not know, we just presume that John has X marbles. If John has X marbles, then Jivanti must have minus x. After subtracting x, how much is there? That much. That means to say that 45 minus x marble. 40, this concept to be very clear. Once again, I'll explain. Understand this concept properly. If sum of anything is given, you need to go with this itself. For example, 50. If a person has, if two people have total number of amount, that is total amount 50 rupees. 50 rupees if they have, okay, and one of the fellows has 15 rupees. Together, two persons together have 50 rupees, and one fellow will have 15 rupees. Means what is the second fellow will have? 50 minus 15. 50 minus 15. In the same way, two people will have 50 rupees together. Means if one has x rupees, that means 50 minus x. This is how the thing goes. Here, John, how many marble he has, we do not know, and the total number of marbles is there, 45. If John has x marble, then Jivanti must have 45 minus x, because this x John has, we should not calculate this, minus x. So this point to be noted very, very clearly. With this point, everything in all the problem in quadratic equation problems, these are the points often appear. Okay, so this, be very clear with this. If sum is given, if one particular person has x number, then another will have total minus x. Total minus x. That's what here it is. John has x marbles. Therefore, Jivanti will have 45 minus x marble. Okay. Now at the beginning, this is where? At the beginning. At the beginning. At the beginning. Then another statement goes like this. Both of them have lost 5 marbles each. Now they have lost. They had this at the beginning. They had, John had, how many marbles John had? John had x marbles. Jivanti had 45 minus x marbles. After some time, okay, meanwhile, both of them have lost 5 marbles. Both of them have lost 5 marbles means now, after losing 5 marbles each, by each of them, 5 marbles by each of them, by John and Jivanti. How much remains now? John will have x minus 5 marbles. Because he had x marble and lost 5. Therefore, x minus 5 marble. And Jivanti now will have, how much she had earlier? 45 minus x. 45 minus x she had. Now again 5 she lost. And how much she has now? See that? 45 minus 5 is 40 minus x. Now Jivanti has 40 minus x marble. How much John has after losing? Earlier, John has x marble and Jivanti had 45 minus x marbles. Okay. Now after losing 5 each of them, now this particular thing, after losing 5 marbles each, John now has x minus 5 marbles. And Jivanti has 45 minus x minus 5. She had 45 minus x. Now again 5 is lost. Therefore 45 minus x minus 5, that is 40 minus x. At present they have. Now after losing, read out the third statement. The product of the number of marbles they now have, very important, they now have is 144. Okay. Now how much they have? John has x minus 5 marble. Jivanti has 40 minus x marble. And their product, the product of the number of marbles they now have after losing 5. Product means multiplication. The product of the number of marbles they now have is 124. Is nothing but is equals to 124. So this is how the mathematical form we have got. Okay. So from this it's very easy. We can solve by factorization method, by multiplying the binomial with the binomial. You know already how to multiply binomial with binomial. Okay. Now multiply this x with both 40 minus x. So multiplying x, 40 minus x, and multiply minus 5 with 40 minus x is equals to 124. Okay. Now again monomial, binomial multiplying with binomial is finished. Now it has become that monomial multiplied with binomial. Monomial multiplied with binomial. Multiply that. X into 40, 40x minus x into x, x square, minus 5 into 40 minus 200, minus into minus plus 5x is equals to 124, is equals to 124. In order, you have to write the quadratic equation in the standard form. Okay. So standard form says x square first, then x, then constant. Okay. So x square minus x square is there, you write down first. 40x plus 5x. 40x plus 5x is 45x, plus 40x plus 5x is 45x, and minus 200 is equals to 124. So quadratic equations, we are dealing quadratic equations. So it should be equated with 0. You should not have equals 124. Equals 124 is not required because we are dealing quadratic equation. Therefore, this 124 should be transferred from your RHS to LHS. How? By changing the sign. Okay. So by adding both the side 124, 124, here plus 124 is there. You add minus 124 both the side, so that plus 124 minus 124 gets cancelled up and minus 124 is transferred this side. That means minus x square plus 45x minus 200. After transferring this 124 plus 124 becomes minus 124 equals 0. Why it is equals 0? Because it is transferred 124 from RHS to LHS, and 124 minus 124 became 0. We have added both the side minus 124 minus 124. Minus 124 plus 124 gets cancelled up and minus 124 remains here. Okay. Now the next step, minus x square plus 45x minus 200 and minus 124. Minus 200 and minus 124 is minus 324. Minus 324 equals 0. Okay, equals 0. So we have brought into standard form. So that is x square, x and constant is there. But we don't want minus. Okay, at the beginning itself, you don't want minus. So how you remove this minus? You remove this minus by multiplying throughout by minus, such that all the minus becomes plus and plus becomes minus. I don't want at x square minus, I don't want at the beginning itself. So what I do is, I will multiply with minus, so that minus into minus plus x square, minus into plus 45x, minus into minus plus 324 equals 0. Okay. Now see that x square, all the, in this case, in this particular step, all the signs I have changed. Here minus x square is there, here plus x square. Once you change everything. Okay. Plus 45x change into minus 45. Why? Because here minus x square I have changed into plus x square. When you are changing that, plus 45 make it minus 45, and minus 324 make it plus 324. That is equals to 0. So now we have got the quadratic equation. We have got, this is the quadratic equation. From this we have derived. Understand that? So these kind of problems could be solved. Actually this implies that, so this kind of problems could be solved by quadratic equation. We have made all the statement, whatever it is, in the form of quadratic equation. We have got quadratic equation here. Okay. Now, what are you going to do this here? How you find the roots or the value of x? I said roots are nothing but the value of x. Here the value of x is nothing but something as number of marbles what John had and Jivanti had, that is. In that way it comes. Okay. So for that we have to find the value of x here. Okay. Understand? How you find here? There are various methods, of which the factorization method we'll see. We go to find the roots here by factorization method. So factorization method, the first step is multiply ax square with c. Multiply ax square with c. Okay. So what is ax square here compared to standard form of quadratic equation? Ax square plus bx plus c equals 0. This is standard form. Understand? In place of ax square, what is there? X square. X square with c. What is c? C is nothing but 324. 324. Understand? X square into 324 is 324 x square. 324 x square. We have got the first step in the factorization method to find the roots is to multiply ax square with the c. The x square terms, whatever is there with the coefficient, we have to multiply with the c constant term. After multiplying that, 324 x square we have got. This is the first step. Understand? Okay. After this, we have to see that what kind of term is the middle term. What kind of term is the middle term? Middle term is minus 45x. Minus 45. This is a middle term. Understand? So minus 45x is the middle term, and this is ax square into c. 324 x square. So we have to find the factor for two factor for this, such that we are going to split the middle term. We are splitting the middle term. Understand? To split the middle term, to find the answer, it's very important that we have to find two factors. These two factors should be related to this minus 45x. After adding or subtracting, we need to get minus 45x. Such two factors we have to find. Okay. Now, factors, when you are finding factors, sine factor, constant factor and x square factor, all the factor we have to find. Here 324x square is nothing but here plus 324x square is there. So multiplying. So how you get plus? Because I am finding two factors. Okay, two factors. Plus into plus is plus, minus into minus is plus, both. Here because after multiplying we have got plus 324x square. So what is the sign factor here? Two sign factor you can take, that is plus into plus or minus into minus. Plus into plus is plus, minus into minus is plus. But which one to take is confusion. Understand? Depending on what kind of sign factor is there in the middle term. Middle term is minus 45. Since middle term is minus, so we cannot take plus into plus. Here see. Here though x square, ax square into c is plus. But middle term, if middle term is minus, then both the term should be minus itself. Understand? Both the term should be minus itself. Then only it's possible to bring it to this 45x. So sign factor is minus and minus. The two factors that you are taking should have minus sign. One thing. Understand? What is the factor for x square? Factor for x square is x and x. Understand? Now find the factor for 324. Factor for 324. Many factors. 324 has many factors. Understand? But find two factors such that, so you should get minus 45. You should get minus 45. Understand? Now we'll find by division method, we'll find how many factors are there. Understand? See, 2 ones 6 2. After dividing 2 8 and 2 ones, this is 9 into 9, 81 and 3 into 3. Understand? Now you can see that we 1 2 3 4 5 6 many factors we have got. But how many factors we want? We want two factors. So since we want two factors, multiply this. 2 times 4. 4 9 times is 36. And 3 times 9 and 36 into 9. 36 into 9 is 324. And 36 and 9 are the factors I want. Why? Because 36 plus 9 is 45. I cannot take other factors. I want only 36 and 9 as a factor. Why? Because 36 and 9 gives rise to 45 and not any other factor. Therefore, I want this. Understand this properly. Many various other factors you will get, but we don't want that. We want only these two factors. Okay. So that means 36 and 9, 324. Two factors we want to compensate this. That factor what I found is 36 and 9. 36 and 9. Because 36 plus 9 is 45. Understand? Now is take minus 36x minus 9x plus 324x square plus 324x square. Two factors are 36x minus 36x and minus 9x. Minus 36x and minus 9x. Understand? So this give rise to, after adding this, see, minus 36x into minus 9x is 324x square. 324x square. Minus 36x and, not into, and minus 9x is minus 45x. This terms, if you multiply, you will get 324x square. If you add, you will get minus 45x. Therefore, these factors are highly important. Understand? I found these factors. Note down this properly. Understand? So once I find this factor, then very easily I split the middle term. Okay? Splitting of middle term by finding the factor is what? Factorization method. So I have to split this middle term. Understand? How I split? By finding the factor for ax square into c. So x square, write as it is. So all this drama we did to split this middle term. Understand that? Now this middle term is 45. In place of 45, you write minus 36x minus 9x. Minus 36x minus 9x. Then plus 324 equals 0. Write as it is. Understand? All these things we have done just to split minus 45x. Okay. Now we have got this. With this, as usual, you know that make two groups. Understand? And find the common factor. Here in this group, which is the common factor? X is the common factor. Okay. Take x outside, so that what remains is x minus 36. X minus 36 remains. Okay. So in this group, see, if x minus 36 here, after removing something as a common, you should get x minus 36 itself, and you will get it. Understand? So what is there here in this particular x? Minus 9 is there, you remove it, and automatically it is x minus 36 itself. Why? Because here what is there? X minus 36 is x minus 36 here also. Okay. So that means it will be in that form itself. If you can see that, minus 9 I have taken, minus 9 into x is minus 9x, minus into minus is plus 9, 36 times 324. Same remains. Understand? Now, minus x minus 36 is common, remove outside. X minus 36, remove. If you take common x minus 36, what is remaining is x minus 9, and that is equated to 0. That is equated to 0. Now both individually equate with 0 such that x minus 36 equals 0 and x minus 9 equals 0, such that x is equals to 36 and x is equals to 9. We have got x is equals to 36 and x is equals to 9. Understand? We have got the value of x. How we got the value of x? By factorization method, by taking everything in the quadratic equation form. Understand? So now we have got, is this enough? It is not enough. This is not the answer. Understand? Now recall this. What is actually asked? What is actually asked is, we would like to find out how many marbles they had to start with. They had to start with how many? John has how much? John has x marbles. Okay. X value, how many x value you got? 36 and 9. If John has 36 marbles, if this x is equals to 36, if John has x marble, then how much Jivanti had in the beginning? Jivanti, 45 minus x. 45 minus x means x, here John is 36, okay. Therefore, John has 36 marbles. 45 minus 36 is equals to 9. Understand properly. If this one number you take, if John has 36 marbles, then Jivanti must have 45 minus 36, 9 marbles. Understand? 36 John, Jivanti 9, both put together 45. Then our problem is correct, right? John has, if John has 36, because we have got two values for x. If John has 36, then Jivanti must have 9 marbles. So put together 45. If John has 9 marbles, you just calculate that Jivanti will have 36 marbles. Did you understand? And both put together 45. That is what it is. If John has 36, if John has 36 in the beginning, John had 36 marbles in the beginning, then Jivanti had how much? 9. If John had 9 marbles, then Jivanti had 36. That means what is the answer? 36 and 9. John having 36 and Jivanti had 9 marbles. Did you understand, children? It's a very easy problem, but explained in elaboration, because this is the verbal problem, very important problem. Some may appear in the examination. Whether it appears in the examination or not, it is a different thing, but in the life it is very useful. Understand? When this kind of problems indicates that if verbal problem, sum and product, if sum and product of any number is given, so the number could be found using quadratic equation. That is the application of this quadratic equation. If sum and product of any number in terms of anything, in terms of money, in terms of toys, in terms of whatever it is given, then it is very easily found using quadratic equation. That is the beauty of quadratic equation. Understand? In your life also, many things you can find if you know sum and product of that particular what you want to find. Understand? So we'll see you in the next video. So we are going to deal with second problem of second main. Okay? Now we'll see the second problem of second main from exercise 10.2. So these are the example problem actually. So it says that a cottage industry produces a certain number of toys in a day. See the statement properly. A cottage industry produces a certain number of toys in a day. The cost of production, certain number of toys is there, I do not know how much, we have to find that. The cost of production of each toy, the cost of production, how much money involved in producing one toy. The cost of production of each toy was found to be 55 minus the number of toys, 55 minus the number of toys produced in a day. 55 minus the number of toys produced in a day is the cost of production of one toy. Okay? On a particular day, the total cost of production was found to be rupees 750. The total cost of production on one particular day was 750. We would like to find out the number of toys produced on that day. We would like to find the number of toys produced on that day. How many toys produced on that day? Okay. So we have to find that. So what we do is let number of toys we do not know, so we have to find that. How we find? Since the quadratic equation, we will say that. So let the number of toys produced on that day be x. Understand? Now, on that particular day, how many toys have been produced? X number of toys. X number of toys produced. Remember this. How many toys produced on that particular day? on that particular day, X number of toys produced. Because we do not know, we will say it as X. X, certain number of toys produced, we will say X number of toys produced. Okay, that's one thing. So second clue what is given is, here 55 minus the number of toys is the cost of production of each toy. Cost of production of each toy. Each toy means one single toy takes this much of amount. That means each toy is given a cost of production. 55 minus the number of toys produced in a day. What is the number of toys produced in a day here? What we have taken? X. 55 minus what shall I take? 55 minus the number of toys produced in a day. So number of toys produced in a day, I have taken it as X. Therefore 55 minus X. What is this 55 minus X? 55 minus X is the cost of production of one single toy. That is each toy. Each toy cost is 55 minus X. 55 minus the number of toys produced in that day. Because here it is there, the number of toys produced in a day is X we have taken. And the cost of production, once again, cost of production for each toy is found to be 55 minus the number of toys produced in a day. That is 55 minus X. This is the cost of one toy. And here, on a particular day, in one particular day, the total cost of production was 750. Total cost of production means one toy cost is 55 minus X. Total cost of production. Total cost of production on one particular day was 750. Okay, what is this total cost of production? This is one toy. Cost of production of one toy is 55 minus X. 55 minus X is the cost of production of one toy. Understand? Because it is given. So how many toys produced in that day? X. X number of toys. Then what is the total cost of production? Total cost of production is nothing but 55 minus X into X. This 55 minus X into X is nothing but how much on that particular day? 750. This point to be noted very properly. This is very, very important. Okay. So how I have taken 55 minus X into X? So this is the cost of one toy. And cost of total toy means that cost into number of toys. Cost into number of toys. Number of toys on that particular day is X. And this is the cost of, if for example, the cost of one pencil is 2 rupees, if you think, suppose, and there are 15 pencils you need to buy. Okay. So total cost means 2 into 15. Cost of one pencil into number of pencil. Cost of one pencil into number of pencil. This is the total number. What is the cost of 15 pencil? If you say 2 into 15 is equals to 30, you will say. How will you say? Because the cost of production, cost of one pencil is 2 rupees. And how many pencil you are purchasing? 15. Understand? So what is the total cost? 2 into 15. The same way, cost of production of one toy is 55 minus X. So how many toys produced on that particular day? X number of toys. So total cost is cost of one toy into number of toys produced. Okay. 55 minus X into X is given here. How much? 750. Understand? Now we have to see that cost of production of one toy as well as number of toys produced here. Understand? By usual method. Now you multiply this monomial with binomial. X into 55 is 55x minus X into X square is equals to 750. Understand? Now 55x minus X square, we have to equate with the 0 since it is quadratic equation. Transfer this 750 from your RHS to LHS so that plus becomes minus. Change the sign and transfer it. That is minus 750. Since you have transferred, nothing remains, equated with 0. But you are not written in the standard form. Understand? In the standard form, first should be x square. So here minus x square is there. Minus x square plus 55x minus 750 equals 0. But for x square it is there. The sign is minus. We don't want minus. So throughout we multiply with the minus. That means we will change the sign. Thus minus x square becomes plus x square, plus 55x becomes minus 55x, minus 750 becomes plus 750, and equate with 0. This is the quadratic equation we have got. Understand? So by how you find this x value, to find the x value in the quadratic equation is nothing but the root. Okay, so we have to find how many roots will be there in the quadratic equation. 2 roots. You will get 2 answer for this. 2 answer for this x. Okay, so here we are going to find by factorization method. Understand? We are going to find this value of x by factorization method. To find the roots by factorization method, the first thing what you should do is ax square should be multiplied with c. Ax square should be multiplied with c. Understand? So what is ax square here? X square. Ax square into c, first you have to do. Okay, ax square is nothing but x square, c is nothing but 750 into x square is 750 x square. We have multiplied. After multiplying ax square with c, ax square and c, then we will get 750 x square. We got 750 x square. Understand? What kind of 750? Here 3 things are there: sign factor, constant factor, and x square. Okay, so sign factor is plus here. Since it is plus, so multiplication of 2 numbers, when it becomes plus, minus into minus plus, plus into plus is plus. Understand? So what kind of 2 sign we have to take, whether minus minus or plus plus, depends on the middle term. Okay, middle term. What is middle term here? Minus 55. Middle term is minus 55x. Middle term is minus 55x. So since it is minus 55x, here you have to take minus and minus. The 2 numbers, 2 factors for this 750x square, what you are taking. So here you have to take minus. Both the factors should have minus sign. And why? Because here it is middle term is minus. Understand? You are going to find the 2 factors for this plus 750x square. Okay, so minus minus you said, not plus plus, minus minus you said, because of middle term is minus. Now factor for x square is x and x. Factor for 750 as you can see that here 750 just neglect the 0. 75 is nothing but 25 3 times. 25 3 times 75, 25 30 times 750, 25 30 times I will take. Many number of factors you will get, of which 25 and 30 I am choosing because 25 30 times is 750, as well as 25 plus 30 is 55. Therefore what I am choosing is 25 and 30. Understand? 25, this for constant, this 750, I have chosen 25 and 30. Why? Because 25 into 30 is 750. 25 plus 30 is 55. Now you see that minus 25x minus 30x. These are the 2 factors of this plus 750x square. How? Minus into minus plus. 25 into 30 is 750, x into x, x square. That is, if you multiply minus 25x with minus 30x, you will get plus 750x square. And 25x, if you add with 30x, you will get minus 55x. Therefore, these are the factors chosen. Understand this? These are the factors chosen. Understand? All these things we have done to split this middle term. X square, in place of 55 you make it minus 25x minus 30x, because what is this? Minus 25x and minus 30x is nothing but 55x itself. We are not going to change anything. And plus 750, keep as it is. Now make it into two group. These are the usual methods, two group. So take x as a common. When you take x as a common, because x only in this group, x only remains as a common. So x minus 25. What is there here? Here in the second group, the first number minus 30x is there. Minus 30x, minus 30 if you take common. So you will get the same x minus 25 equals 0 you will get. Because minus 30 into x is minus 30x, minus into minus is plus 30, 25 times 750. Okay. So here both are common. Both are common here. Take that common factor outside. If you take common of this equation, x minus 25 is the common. If you take that common, the remaining thing is x minus 30, x minus 30, which is equals to 0. Equate the individual term with 0 so that x minus 25 equals 0 and x minus 30 equals 0. So you want the value of x, therefore minus 25 transfer that side. That is x is equals to 25 and x is equals to 30 here. Here we have found by factorization method the value of x. Value of x is two value we have got, 25 and 30. Okay, one by one we will see that. So what we need to find is the total number of toys produced on that particular day. On that particular day we have taken here, let the number of toys produced on that day be x we have said. This x what? 25 and 30. If 25 toys manufactured or produced on that day, if 25 toys are produced on that day, because two values we have got, first I am taking 25 on that day, then what is the cost of production of one toy? Cost of production is 55 minus 6. Cost of production of each toy is 55 minus x. Here x is 25. That is 55 minus 25. 55 minus 25 is 30. 55 minus 25 is 30. Thus we have got cost of production of each toy is 30 rupees, and on that particular day, how many toys produced? 25. If on that particular day 25 toys are produced, then cost of production of each toy is 30 rupees. If 25 toys produced, then what is the cost of production? 30. Suppose here two values are there. If 30 toys are produced, 30 toys are produced, then 55 minus 30 is the cost of production, that is 25 rupees for each toy. Understand here properly. If 25 toys are produced in a day, then cost of production of each toy is 30. If 30 toys are produced, then cost of production of each toy is 25. That's all. Answer you can take 25 and 30 or 30 and 25. That's all. Did you understand, children? Now we'll enter into the third question. The third question is find two numbers whose sum is 27 and product is 182. So we need to find two numbers. The condition given is whose sum is those two numbers. Sum is 27. This is very important clue it is. So with this very easily we can find the product. Okay, very easily we can find what are those numbers using this product, because those product is 182. Understand? So earlier I said that if sum of two numbers is given, so you make it let a number, that means one number, be x. So for this itself it is given clue here. Sum of two numbers. Find the two numbers whose sum, that means sum of two numbers is 27. Sum of two numbers is 27 means if a number is, I will not know what are those two numbers. If one number is x, then another number must be 27 minus x. If a number, let a number be x, if we are giving one number as a x, then therefore this another number would be 27 minus x. Understand? Now you came to know which are the two numbers. So one number is x and another number is 27 minus x. Why? Because the sum of the two numbers is 27. If sum of the two numbers is 50, supposing, if sum of the two numbers is 50 and if one number is x, then another number would be 50 minus x. Understand this properly. Here the sum of two numbers is 27 and one number is x, therefore another number will be 27 minus x. One number is x, second number is 27 minus x. Remember this. Now other thing is the product is 192. Their product, these two numbers product is 192. Okay. So two numbers we came to know, x into 27 minus x. These are the two numbers which we have derived by this condition. Sum of two numbers is 27. One number is x, another number is 27 minus x. And their product is 182. Is nothing but is equals to 182. The product of this product of two number is 182. Okay, just multiply now. 27 x into 27 is 27x minus x square is equals to 182 and 27x minus x square. This equate with 0, therefore transfer this plus 182 to other side so that it becomes minus 182 equals 0. Now not written in the standard form, write in order. Okay, minus x square plus 27x minus 182 equals 0. This is nothing but let the first number x square number be always plus, therefore we will make it minus into plus by multiplying throughout by minus. By multiplying throughout by minus, so we can make this first particular thing as a plus. Okay, thus minus into minus x square, then minus 27x plus 182 equals 0. How we got this? Because there was a minus sign in the first term x square. Okay, so to remove that we have to multiply with minus throughout, so that minus into plus, minus into minus is plus, minus into plus is minus, minus into minus is plus. So reversing the sign, that's all. Okay, what we got is x square minus 27x plus 182 equals 0 we have got. Understand? Let's find the value of x. How? By factorization method. Okay, by factorization method. Factorization method means you know that first thing is multiply ax square with c. Ax square with c, multiply this. Ax square into c. Ax square is nothing but x square into 182. This is 182 x square. 182 x square. Okay, plus 182 x square. So find two factors for this. Okay, two factors that is related to middle term. Middle term. Middle term is minus 27x. This is middle term. Find such factor for this, such two factors for this 182x square such that it becomes, after adding it becomes minus 27x. Okay, so variable. Here sign factor. What sign you will take? See here. Ax square into c is plus, but middle term is minus. Therefore, minus and minus you have to take. Minus and minus you have to take. This minus into minus is plus. You are not taking plus into plus. Minus into minus. Why? Because the middle term is minus. Therefore, since we have to take, so the factors suitable for the middle term, not for anything else. Two factors should be taken from ax square into c, that is 182x square, that is suitable for middle term, because we have to split the middle term. That is why. Understand? Now plus factor, that means sign factor is minus and minus, and x square factor is x and x. Innumerable number of factors you will get for 182, of which two important factors, that is 13 and 14. 13 14 times is 182. 13 14 times is 182. This I have taken because 13 plus 14 is 27. So not chosen any other two factors. I have chosen this one, 13 and 14, because this 13 and 14 give rise to 27. And I have chosen minus and minus because minus and minus is minus. And you know that rest everything. Okay, now here it becomes minus 13x minus 14x minus 13x minus 14x. Minus 13x into minus 14x is plus 182x square. Minus 13x and minus 14x is minus 27x. Thus we can split this middle term. Understand? Now x square minus splitting the middle term. What will I'll take 13x minus 14x plus 182 equals 0. I'll take. Okay? I'll take this. We have split the middle term. Understand? So which are the two factors we have taken? Minus 13x and minus 14x we have taken. Now make it into two groups. Two groups we make and find out the common factor present in that. That is x. Here x square is there, x is there. The x square x is there and 13x x is there. So remove this common so that x minus 13. Here minus 14 you remove. Minus 14 as a common so that you will get minus x minus 13 equals 0. Now x minus 13 is common. You take this common out and outside x minus 14 remains. Equate this with 0. X minus 13 equals 0 and x minus 14 equals 0. Therefore x is equals to 13 and x is equals to 14. X is equals to 13 and x is equals to 14 here. You have got two values for x. Okay, one by one we'll discuss. Now we are given here, find the two numbers is said. Find the two numbers. So here said let one number be x. Let one number be x is said here. So this one number x value we have got two, either 13 or 14. Understand? If one number is 13, if one number is 13, if x is equals to 13, then another number is 27, another number is 27 minus x, that is 27 minus 13 is equals to 14. If one number is 13, then another number is 14. If one number, if at all, one number, that first particular number x is 14, then another number will be 13. Did you understand? It's very easy. If one number is 13, another number is 14. If one number is 14, another number is 13. So the two numbers are 13 and 14. So two numbers, anything like this you can find if sum and product of that particular number is given using quadratic equation. Using quadratic equation you can find. So what are those two numbers if their sum and product are given? Did you understand, children? Now we'll see the fourth problem. Now we'll see the fourth question. It says that find two consecutive positive integers. Find two consecutive positive integers, sum of whose squares is 365. Sum of whose squares is 365. See, what asked to find here is two consecutive positive integer. Consecutive positive integer, I'll see what is the meaning of that. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you take, okay, so two consecutive means either 1 and 2, or 2 and 3, or 3 and 4, or 4 and 5, or 5 and 6, like this. And you just 1 and 2 are the consecutive numbers. You just see, so what is the difference between 1 and 2? So first number and second number is first number plus 1. First number plus 1. So 2 is nothing but 1 plus 1. 1 is nothing but first number. Understand? And observe 2 and 3. 2 and 3. So if you observe what is the difference here, 3 can be written as 2 plus 1. So here first number plus 1. So plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, it goes like this. Two consecutive number means if one number is x, then other number is x plus 1. If one number is 1, then second number is 2. 2 is nothing but 1 plus 1. Here 2, 3 is nothing but 2 plus 1. If it is x, then it is x plus 1. Two consecutive numbers means if one number is x, then other number would be x plus 1 in that way. Okay. So find the two consecutive positive integers, sum of whose square, this is the condition, sum of whose square is 365. Now let's assume, let two consecutive positive integers be x and x plus 1. If one is x, then it is x plus 1 itself. Sum of whose square, make this square x square and x plus 1 whole square. Sum of their square means x square plus x plus 1 whole square is equals to 365. This is what the meaning of that. Okay, first you should know two consecutive positive integers, they are nothing but x and x plus 1. Okay, sum of whose square means first square it and then sum it. X becomes x square, x plus 1 becomes x plus 1 whole square, whose sum is x square plus x plus 1 whole square is equals to 365. Now as usual, x square plus, this is nothing but x plus 1 whole square, x plus 1 whole square, x plus 1 whole square, you cannot write x square plus 1 square directly, this is wrong. Okay, so when you are making, so this x plus 1 whole square, then you have to apply the formula a plus b whole square formula. Okay, what does a plus b whole square formula says? A square, a plus b whole square formula is a square plus 2ab plus b square. The same we are applying here, x square plus 2ab plus 1 square. Okay, this is a square plus 2ab plus b square. Here a is nothing but x and b is nothing but 1 is equals to 365. Now x square plus x square is 2x square plus 2x plus 1 is equals to 365. This is nothing but 2x square plus 2x. You transfer this plus 365 this side, this is minus 365 equals 0, and then 2x square plus 2x minus 365 plus 1 is minus 364 equals 0. Here in all the three, 2x square, 2x and 364, 2 is the common. So remove that 2 common outside, so that x square plus x minus 182 equals 0. You transfer other side, thus it becomes x square plus x minus 182 equals 0. Okay, so we have got this quadratic equation, this is in order. Now what we need to do is to find the value of x by factorization method. See here, ax square into c we have to make. First this x square should be multiplied with 182. So ax square into c, that is x square into minus 182, x square into minus 182, that is minus 182 x square, minus 182 x square. Understand this? Minus 182 x square. Now, so we have to find two factors for this, two factors based on the middle term. What is the middle term? Plus x. Based on the middle term we have to find 2x. Here minus, how you get the minus? When you do the product, how you get the minus? You will get the minus when 1 minus and 1 plus you take, or 1 plus and 1 minus you take. Understand? Now, what is the factor for x square? Factor for x square is x and x. And 182 factor for 182, 2 factor for 182, that is what I am choosing is various factor it comes. We have to choose two factors that should relate with x, that is 13 and 14. 13, 14 times is 182. But here, since sign you can see that if ax square into c is minus and middle term is plus, then bigger term should be plus and smaller term should be minus. Therefore, bigger term based on this here, plus is there, therefore taken bigger term plus and smaller term minus. Thus, minus 13x and plus 14x. These are the two factors which can be used to split this middle term. Okay, based on this middle term we have taken this. Okay, so minus 182 x square is nothing but here minus 13x into plus 14x minus 182x square, and if you add this you will get plus x. Understand? Based on this. Now what are the two factors? Minus 13x and plus 14x. Split here. X square minus 13x plus 14x minus 182 equals 0. Equals 0. Now make it two groups. X square minus, in this, after making two groups, take common is x minus 13 plus, here take 14 common, so that x minus 13 you will get. Understand? X minus 13 is common, so take x minus 13 outside, so that what remains? X plus 14 equals 0. Now equate x minus 13 equals 0, x plus 14 equals 0, and x is equals to 13, x is equals to minus 14. So we got two values here. Find two consecutive positive integers is there, therefore, so x is equals to minus 14 we neglect because it is minus 14. We don't want minus 14. Positive integer is plus 13. Okay. If 1 is, so which are the two positive integers we have taken? X and x plus 1. If x equals 13, then x plus 1 is 13 plus 1, 14. So these are the two positive integers, which are 13 and 14 are the two positive integers from this, whatever the condition is given. Which are the two positive integers? 13 and 14. Understand properly? If sum of two numbers is given and if product condition is given, then two numbers could be found very easily by using quadratic equation. Understand, children? Now we'll see the fifth problem. Now we'll see the fifth question, children. The fifth question says that the altitude of right triangle is 7 centimeter less than its base. This is the first condition. What kind of triangle? Here the right triangle. The altitude of right triangle is 7 centimeter less than its base. If the hypotenuse is 13 centimeter, find the other two sides. We have to find the other two sides. Which are the other two sides here? So if this is ABC is the right triangle. If ABC is the right triangle means right angle at B. So which is the altitude here in a right triangle? No need to do any construction of altitude here. Altitude is nothing but height. So AB is the altitude and BC is the base. In a right angle triangle, altitude and base is very easy. Base we will get in all the triangle, but altitude need to be constructed. But in right angle triangle, there is no need to construct altitude at all because already the AB or one side will be height itself. That means two sides are perpendicular to each other. That means one side becomes its altitude. That is here AB is the altitude and BC is the base. Right angle triangle, AB is altitude and BC is the base. We have to find AB and BC here. Other two sides are AB and BC. Altitude is AB and other side is also AB. Base is BC and other side is also BC now. And what is given? Hypotenuse. Hypotenuse here, hypotenuse is AC. AC is the hypotenuse. What is hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is 13. It is given. So you should recall Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras statement states that the square of the hypotenuse AC square is equals to sum of the squares of other two sides, that is AB square plus BC square. This you must recall. This you must know that. Okay, in a right angle triangle or in a right triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equals to sum of the squares of other two sides, which you should know. Understand? Now, leave this. What is the condition given in a right angle triangle? The altitude is 7 centimeter less than its base. Altitude, that is AB, is compared with its base BC. Altitude is compared with its base. So if you know base, then altitude could be derived properly, very easily. Because altitude of a right triangle is 7 centimeter less than its base, then what is base? We do not know, we have to find that. Let base of right triangle, which is the triangle here, ABC, be x If once you know this is base is x here, okay. If once you know the value of base, that is x, then what is altitude you can find, because it is compared here. What is altitude? This is base, okay. Altitude, therefore altitude is equals to what? 7 less than its base. What is base? 7 less than its base means x minus 7. Okay, understand? Altitude is 7 less than its base, and base is x. If base is x, if you subtract 7, then it becomes altitude. The altitude of right triangle is 7 less than its base. Base is x and altitude is x minus 7. Thus, altitude is x minus 7. Okay, understand? What we need to find? Find the other two sides. We have to find the other two sides. That means that is nothing but AB and BC itself. So with this, by applying Pythagoras theorem, we will easily get what is the value of x. Once we get the value of x, then very easily we will find the other two sides. Okay. So AC square is equals to, by Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. AC square is given, what is that? If the hypotenuse is 13 centimeter, that is 13 square is equals to, what is AB square? AB is nothing but altitude, and altitude we came to know that altitude is x minus 7 whole square plus base. What is that base? Base we have taken it as x, so x square. Substituting here. Or you can also write x minus 7 whole square plus x square is equals to 13 square is nothing but 169. So just apply a minus b whole square formula. Thus think this x as a and 7 as b. Thus a square minus 2ab plus b square and plus x square is there. So this is nothing but x square minus 2 into x into 7 plus 7 square is nothing but x minus 7 whole square. Then what is there? X square is equals to 169. X square and x square is 2x square minus 14x plus, what is this? 49. Transfer this 169 plus 169 this side, minus 169, it becomes equals 0. We have to equate this with the 0. Thus we get quadratic equation. Understand? To get the quadratic equation, we have to transfer this 169 plus 169 becomes minus 169. Now see, 2x square minus 14x minus 169 minus 169 plus 49 is 120 is equals to 0. Is equals to 0. Now in this equation, 2x square minus 14x minus 120, all these are having the common factor 2. Therefore you can remove that 2, so that x square, 2x square, 2 is the common factor, remove outside, and in 14x, 2 into 7 is 14, therefore 2 is removed outside, remaining 7. Then 120 is nothing but 2 into 60, therefore 60. All this common factor removed outside. Understand? After removing common factor, you will get this. So this, after transferring, other side becomes 0. What remains is x square minus 7x minus 60 is equals to 0 you got. Now we have to find, this is the quadratic equation. With this, we have to find the value of x, or find the root of x. Here root is nothing but to find the altitudes. Understand? Altitude and base, which we have to find. So what you do is, first step, by finding the roots by factorization method. To find the roots by factorization method, you have to multiply x square with 60. X square with this x square with minus 60. Why? Because that is how you get, that is why you can split the middle term, minus 7x. Okay. So that is ax square into c. What is ax square? Is x square into c is nothing but minus 60. This becomes minus 60 x square. Minus 60 x square. What is the middle term? These two you have to write here. It's very important that first multiply x square with the c and then maintain, and then see that the middle term minus x, because you are going to find the factor of this, my two factors for this minus 60x square, that should relate minus 7x. That should relate the middle term, because we are going to split the middle term with the factor 60 minus 60x square. Understand? Now see here, since multiplicative factor here minus is there, so 1 minus 1 plus, because minus into plus is minus, and x into x is x square. Understand? Now 60 is there, 60. How you get 60? 12 5 times is 60, right? 12 5 times is 60, and then 12 minus 7 is 12 minus 5 is 7. 12 minus 5 is 7. Therefore, I am choosing, many factors are there, of which 12 and 5 I choose. 12 5 times 60. 12 5 times 60. 12 minus 5 is 7. Therefore, this is a suitable factor for me. Understand? And thus minus 12x plus 5x. Minus 12x into plus 5x is minus 60x square. Minus 12x and plus 5x is minus 7x. You can split the middle term now. X square minus 12x plus 5x. Minus 12x plus 5x is minus 7x. Minus 60 equals 0. Make it two group, and then whichever is the common you remove it. X minus 12 here plus 5, if you take x minus 12 equals 0. So x minus 12 common, remove outside, x plus 5 remains, equate with 0. X minus 12 equals 0, x plus 5 equals 0, or x is equals to 12, x is equals to minus 5, x is equals to minus 5. Since it is related to geometry, so minus 5 will have no meaning at all. Therefore, we will take x is equals to 12 centimeters or whatever meter or whatever it is. Here 12 positive things, positive integer will take. X is equals to 12. Understand? What we said the base, let the base of a right triangle be x, we said. So what is the base here? Base is 12. Base is 12 here. When base is 12, what is its altitude? Altitude is 7 less than its base. 7 less than its base. That means this is base. What is base? Base is 12. Because base is x, we said base x. What is altitude? Altitude is equals to x minus 7. Here x is nothing but 12 minus 7. 12 minus 7 is 5. So altitude is 5. What is this? Centimeter. Because 13 centimeters is there, therefore we will take in terms of centimeter. What is the base? Base is 12 centimeter. What is altitude? Altitude is 5 centimeter. Then what is the value of other two sides? Other two sides are nothing but 12 centimeter and 5 centimeter. What is asked to find? Asked to find the altitude of a right triangle. The altitude of right triangle is 7 centimeter less than its base. If the hypotenuse 13, find the other two sides, it is asked. Other two sides. Which are the other two sides? Other two sides are nothing but AB. AB is nothing but 5 centimeter. Other two sides, AB is nothing but 5 centimeter. It is nothing but altitude. AB is equals to 5 centimeter. AB is equals to 5 centimeter, because 12 minus 7, 5 centimeter, and BC is equals to x, that is nothing base, that is 12 centimeter. AB is equals to 5 centimeter and BC is equals to 12 centimeter. This is the value, two sides of the right triangle ABC. Did you understand, children? Now straight away we will enter into sixth question. Now we will see the sixth and the last question of exercise 10.2. So it says that a cottage industry produces a certain number of pottery article in a day. This question is just like the second question what we dealt. Okay. So a cottage industry produces a certain number of pottery article in a day. Okay. So it was observed on a particular day that the cost of production of each article means cost of production of one article. Each article was 3 more than twice the number of articles produced on that day. This is very important. 3 more than twice the number of articles produced on that particular day. if the total cost of the production on that day was 90 rupees, 90 total cost of production of certain number of articles on that particular day was 90. So find the number of articles produced and the cost of each articles. Okay, so we do not know how many articles are produced, and after finding the number of articles produced, then we can find the cost of each article. Now here, if you can observe, the cost of production of each article is compared with the number of articles produced on that particular day. The cost of production of each article, pottery article, is compared with the number of articles produced on that particular day. Okay, so we must know, since the cost of production is compared with the number of articles, we should know what is the number of articles. We do not know, so we'll take it as, let the number of articles produced on that day, be X. What? X. So how many articles are produced on that particular day? X number of articles which we are going to find. Understand? Once we find this, then we can find the cost of each article also, because the cost of each article is compared with this. What is the cost? Cost of each article. The cost of each article is 3 more than twice, 3 more plus 3. Okay, 3 more means plus 3. More than twice the number of articles produced on that day. Twice the number of articles. Number of articles is X. Twice the number of articles is X. It not only twice, 3 more than twice, that is plus 3. This is 3 more than twice the number of articles produced on that day is the cost of each article. What is the cost of each article? 3 more than twice the number of article. This is X is number of article. 3 more than twice the number of article produced on that day is the cost of, this is the cost of one article. Cost of one article. Understand? So this is number of article, this is cost of one article. Now, on that particular day, the total cost of production, this is this is cost of one article. So total cost is X into 2X plus 3. This is the total cost. This is the cost of one article and number of articles. If number of articles is multiplied with the cost of one article, then it becomes total cost. What is the total cost here? 90 on that particular day. Okay. Now as usual, multiply. X into 2X is 2X square plus X into 3 is 3X minus 90 equals 0. You have got. Understand? So now to find the value of X, multiply 2X square with minus 90. That is AX square should be multiplied with C. That is 2x square into minus 90. 2x square into minus 90 is nothing but 180x square. 180x square. Did you understand that? Now skip this. This is the first step. Now write here middle term. Middle term is plus 3x. Keep it here. This is the middle term. Now find two factors for this minus 180x square such that you will get plus 3x. Plus 3. Here minus is there, therefore 1 is plus and minus. Plus into minus is minus. Understand? Factor for this minus is plus into minus. Understand? Since here plus is there, the bigger term should be plus. Understand? Now x for x square, x and x is the factor. For 180, the factor is, for 180, many factors are there, of which 15 and 12 I am choosing. 15 12 times is 180. 15 12 times is 180. 15 minus 12 is 3. So this is suitable for me. And the bigger number I have taken in the plus side because here plus 3x. If it is minus, then I would have taken the bigger number in this place so that minus 15 would have been there. Here since plus is there, so plus I have taken for the bigger number. This is nothing but plus 15x minus 12x. These are the two factors of this minus 180x square. So these factors can split this middle term so that plus 3x can be written as minus 15x, sorry, plus 15x minus 12x. Plus 15x minus 12x is nothing but 3x. Did you understand why I have chosen this? Now we'll start to split 2x square minus 12x, 2x square minus 12x plus 15x minus 90 equals 0. So we have split the middle term. Now take the common. Common is 2x. 2x is the common. Take x minus, see that 12, fact 12 is nothing but 6 into 2 and 2 we have taken common, so remains 6. Plus 15 if you take common, x minus 6. Because 15 6 times is 90. Understand? Now x minus 6 and x minus 6 is a common. Therefore, take common outside x minus 6. If you take x minus 6 as a common, then remaining 2x plus 15 and that is equated with 0. Now equate individual term with the 0, that is x minus 6 equals 0, 2x plus 15 equals 0. So x is equals to 6 and 2x plus 2x is equals to minus 15 and x is equals to minus 15 by 2. These are the two values we have got. And since is the cost of production, number of articles, so in that terms it is there. So minus does not have, it is not to do anything with this. Okay. So we will not choose this. Minus 15 by 2, we will choose this x is equals to 6. So in the quadratic equation, two roots will get two values. Understand? So in this particular problem, minus 15 by 2 has no meaning at all. Therefore, we have taken one value, that is positive value, that is x is equals to 6. Now come to our main question, what is asked here. Find the number of articles produced and the cost of each article. So here we have assumed that let the number of articles produced on that particular day is x. So how many articles are produced here? 6 articles. 6 articles. X value we have got 6, therefore 6 articles. What is the cost and the cost of each article? What is the cost of each article here? 2x plus 3 cost. 2x plus 3, which is nothing but 2 into x is 6 plus 3, that is nothing but 12 plus 3 is equals to 15. What is the cost of each article? Rupees 15. On that particular day, how many articles are produced? 6 articles are produced. 6. And what is the cost of each article? 15. 6 and 15 is the answer. What is this 6? 6 is nothing but the number of articles produced on that particular day. What is the cost? Cost is nothing but cost of each article. Each article is 15 rupees. Did you understand, children? Hope you have understood. Go through the questions and the steps whatever written here properly, so that these questions read properly and understand the question what is asked. Okay, and then based on that you just imagine what all, where all to be imagined. Actually find the number of wherever find is there, that you imagine to be x. Okay, so that you will easily get so whatever is asked. Understand, children? Now in the next video we are going to deal about 10.3 exercises. Until then, bye bye.